family. What it do? It's your girl Toot, and I am back with another video. Listen, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's all you got to do to support the channel, and it is free 99. Now listen, I want you to subscribe and comment. Comment down in that section. Just tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Help me get better. I can't go on unless y'all tell me shit. Don't be watching me what fuck up and don't say nothing. I'm not one of them type of people. I need to grow. I need to look good now. Shit, tell me. So yeah, make sure you do that. Now we finna slide over here to Miss Parker. Now looking at this damn title, it said, Marquita, why did you get Dre locked up and not Jarvis? Hold the fuck up. Dre in jail? Hold on, I don't see. Y'all send me this shit because y'all want me to blow a gasket. I see what this is. Y'all like to see me crash out. Hold on. I know you ain't Marquita Dre. Wasn't he the one wanted her out the house at one point? Hold on, what the fuck going on with? Oh, I can't wait to get into this one. Oh, I'm glad I got me some wine.
Look, y'all beat me here. Look, my mind was in her itching and waiting for this one. And so was I. I don't like these people. Hey, Thankful. Hey, Sister. Hey, Tootie. Hey, Lori. Hey, what? Campbell. Yeah, salute to all Desire Harris riders. Yes. Lori. Fine. Kimberly. Thank you for the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance was made for fair use such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teacher scholarship, and research, and educational purposes. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use. Tips the balance in favor of fair use. You wouldn't walk into somebody's house without knocking, would you? Please hit that like button as you enter. Subscribe to the channel to get more content. Okay? And
I kind of like what she said right there. You wouldn't walk into somebody's house without knocking, huh? Shit. Let me see how many folks in here? 776. I should have 776 knocks too. Miss Parker. The hell? Hell yeah. Hey, listen. Have some class before you enter my house. Hit that like button. Shit. Hey, Miss Parker, that shit right there kind of... I like that one a lot. I ain't even gonna hold.
It goes if you want to show some love for some candy or just some good tea to pour in your cup. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Passion. Hey, Dee, Christina, Tom, Jordy, Cap. What it do, sisters? Melanin Queen, Auntie Natty, Goddess, available.
We gonna skip to the beginning part because we know Miss Parker and them, they be having series. So we got to get right to it now.
Sisters, my ride. I'm late night.
She ain't gonna cuss my ass out. I wish that little motherfucker over there shut up with her stinking ass.
Shanette, get into it. Hey, mama. Why did you get Dre locked up and not Jarvis, Marquita? Hey, Pookie Poo.
That's a good question.
So,
because her own daughter was on the stand. Now let's get into this. I know you.
So Dre's been having some problems. Hey, Terry. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Anita. So Dre's been having some problems. It was a content creator that he talked to, a couple of them, actually. Let me get Auntie up here. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, lady.
Hey, Auntie. Welcome. This is Dre's Auntie, you guys.
So correct me if I'm wrong. This Auntie, that's the one who was in the house when Mark D. was over there? Because that's the one who was making everybody talk. That's the one? Y'all tell me in the chat. That's her? You feel what I mean? Yeah, because she was asking all the good questions. Oh, this one got me excited as hell. I ain't even gonna hold you. I got me a big ass glass of wine for this one. Blunt's already rolled. I am prepared.
I love Auntie. She's like an auntie too. I titled it, Why Did You Get Dre Locked Up but not Jarvis, Auntie? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
This family is so demonic and diabolical. So Dre had went to a content creator and was telling him about Marquita and Shannon meeting men on Plenty of Fish. And thank you, Francis. And he was also having problems with Shannon bringing men to the house and stuff. And he wanted, she said, whores. Okay. Yes, recently this morning, L. Hey, Gail. So he talked to a content creator about them meeting all these men on Plenty of Fish. So the other day I
Shabria, be
talked to
quiet.
Dre and Marquita, was bringing a different men to the home, and he said,
Miranda, you
"Man
got your wine?
separated my
Shit, get your
BFF
shit, y'all.
name. 38 is
Cheers
ready,
to this.
okay?" And you know what, Auntie? The more I got to thinking about it, for real, we've been wanting Drake out of this situation for a very long time. I know you have, and
Right.
it's sad that it had to be this way, but I think this is the best way to really open his eyes, because it's like, people try to warn you. Even people tried to tell me to get away and get out of a situation, and I didn't. And
God
unfortunately,
do things for a reason. God
mm-hmm.
do things for a reason.
So, Auntie.
Yeah, he got that root on him twice. Because he slept with, with Shannon and Marquita. He got double whammy. But listen, are we positive? And I probably shouldn't have drunk this wine. Oh my God, my mouth. Lord help me. Are we positive that he ready to walk away? He ready to walk away? Because see, he was ready to kick him out like 8 months ago. But then I seen the video and he was back in love. Are we sure? You know what I'm saying? That he's ready to break the brainwash?
So
He
I
said he
called.
went safe with them.
You did. So I called Auntie. Thanks to one of my moderators. She said, because Drake called me at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I said, it ain't like Drake at all. Drake's never called me at 7 o'clock in the morning. But the other day, me and Dre was on the phone. So let's get to this. So a couple of weeks ago, about a week ago, Dre must have talked to another content creator, Auntie, and got to talk about Marquita and Shannon meeting men on Plenty of Fish. It's an app, and you meet men. So he told me eventually the next day, but the content creator had already put it out. So I said, Dre, what's going on? Like, what's happening? So
Hold on. See, I shouldn't have drunk at all. So they on an app called Plenty of Fish, like in the present. This ain't in the. This ain't in the. This is like recent. They got the nerve to be on the app, spreading that toxic around. Y'all, come on. I need y'all in the comments to answer real quick. Is this present?
So he told me about the men. But then he said, Marquita and them are bringing the men to the house. And I was like, no, absolutely not. That's disrespectful at this point. So Drake said he was cooking the other day. And he said while he was cooking.
He said the other day.
He said, Marquita said, oh, don't worry about cooking for me. I don't want anything. And he said, well, why not? And he said, he said, are you going somewhere? You going out to eat? She said, no. He said eventually she came in and said, yeah, I'm leaving. He said it was a guy that picked her up in front of the home.
Dre, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You got to get you some balls, my nigga. Where is your nutsack at, boy? Are you making dinner for? Have you not been following the trial at all? Like, bro, you letting them stay at the crib and getting plenty of fish and bringing it back and frying it in your kitchen? Nah, Dre, man, where his boys at? I know Auntie on here, but where Unc at? Somebody gotta save Dre ass quick. he behind enemy lines, dog. Hey.
So Dre got off work the other day early. I mean, Auntie Day was over there trying to fight him and everything. Shannon and Marquita was trying to fight him because he wanted Shannon out of the house. They haven't paid rent. They haven't helped him with anything.
Dre, you been housing these thick bitches. Dre, and I know they eating you out of house or home because you only bought 115 and they used to put locks on their shit. So, bro, you probably ain't ate in weeks. This is a blessing for Dre. Dre, stay strong, bro. Listen, I heard this, Dre.
And he was over it. He was over it. He said he didn't want it to be like the other house. He said for them to both go and live with Annette's funky ass. But I said, why isn't she living with Annette anyway? Oh, because of the trial. But get her own place. She can lay up and suck and whatever. Go. They can't get your efficiency. Y'all love the trafficking in so much. Go get you an efficiency or a room at the trafficking in where you love to lodge. So
I don't care where they stay. He's not their responsibility. They not
absolutely.
his responsibility.
You better listen to Auntie. You over here frying fish for these thick ass women and shit. Fuck wrong with... Hey, man, you can't do that. Nah, you should have starved them out. They would have been left. All you had to do is lock the fridge. Oh, they would have got the fuck up on out of there. If you would have hid the groceries, they would have been gone.
Mm-hmm. And so God, so Shannon and Marquita was trying to fight him. But Mom Dukes had other plans because she knew the slobber monsters couldn't come back home. As much as she would want them to come back home, the slobber monsters just couldn't come back home, Auntie. So he gave Marquita to July the 13th or the 14th. And he got off early. She took the dog. And you know Dre loves his dog. She takes the dog. He comes home. He's looking for the dog.
Nah, call Peter. Nah. Fuck that. This is serious. Call Peter. They can't even take no care of no children. But let alone the dog. They can't. No. Somebody call Peter. We need to get everybody involved. They need to be guilty for every charge there is.
So Marquita has a guy pull up in front of the house.
These motherfuckers
so
is
she's arguing because
bold.
Dre wants her gone at this point. And I said, right, there's no 4th of July. There's no nothing. Get her out of there. I don't get in your relationship, but today I am. Get her out of your house. There's no date.
Dre.
He kept making excuses for her.
Why?
Every day. It was an excuse.
Why?
Well, Shan's situation is different from, Marquita's. I said, how? They don't have their kids. Marquita's not working. And they're living off of you. He said she's finding money to get weed and all of this.
And she's frolicking with the lady who won't tell the truth about her daughter also being touched by her baby dad. Dre.
I said, that's all the more reason. That's all the more reason to get her out. I said, you don't know if these men are setting you up. Nobody likes them. And all of a sudden, all these men have just taken an interest into Shannon and Marquita. Like, let's be real, Auntie.
Everybody know who they are, so there's not good intentions for nobody that's contacting them. You don't know what the reason they contacting them for. They could be who helped. You never know.
Yes.
Some of the people pulling up could be who helped them.
Yep. So they was trying to fight Dre the other.
Helped her what, Auntie? Tell me more. Helped her what? Shit. Because you was in the kitchen. You was in that kitchen. Auntie.
Day, Shannon and Marquita, because he wanted Shannon gone. He's got that right to get that bitch out of his home. Go find you somewhere to lay. And it's sad that y'all ain't up with all these men, because that's all y'all eyes, just plenty of fish. I'm pretty sure y'all smell just like the app is called. Plenty of fish. Plenty of fish. Y'all can't even get a decent man to put a roof over your head, let alone food or clothes or nothing. And Annette knows what she raised. She raised them girls to be just like her auntie. Just like her. And we get to today, Dre's calling me. I called him back, no answer. Something in my stomach, Auntie, got the bull, and it did. It got I couldn't shake it. So I got my mods on the phone, and I was just like, in my group, I said, I don't know, something's wrong with Dre. Something's wrong with Dre. I don't know what it is. Something is wrong with Dre.
That's what you text me and said. That's what you text me and said.
So my moderator Kimberly said, you still in contact with his auntie, right? I said, yeah, I was so nervous. I said, thanks, Kimberly, because I wasn't even thanking, because I'm just too busy texting Dre. I was like, Dre, what's going on? Something's wrong. I'm worried about you. Hit me back. I'm calling him. I'm texting him. I'm hitting him up on Facebook. He called me back, Dre. Hit me up. Call me ASAP. What's going on? Call Auntie. Me and Auntie's on the phone for a minute. She's trying to call. She said, this phone going to voicemail. I was like, but I called it earlier, didn't. So I kept telling my group of moderators, I said, something's wrong with Dre. Something's wrong. Then boom. Talk to Auntie again. What happened, Auntie?
Debo called me, Marquita baby daddy, and said Marquita wanted my phone number. He said he wasn't giving it to her. He said why she couldn't ask Dre for it. I knew something was wrong then. Because why you can't ask my nephew for your number and you in the same
Facts.
house with him? Excuse me, y'all. But I I was waiting on her to call. She finally called me. And her words was, me and Dre got into an altercation. And the police came and put handcuffs on him and took him with him. I asked her, was she okay? So if you're okay, why did the police have to be involved? Like,
You sure that want her family? See, this is the shit that's trifling. This shows you how fucked up our society really is. We have a minor who took the stand and said a person did this and that. Now, granted, we know that the person who did this and that is in jail. But see, I also read in that transcript too, where it showed and it said that she told her mother. And by her mother doing absolutely nothing, I feel like the police department should have been locking folks up. I'm not understanding that part. What is the point of swearing before we testify if y'all not going to uphold perjury? My nigga, I counted 19 lies and just each in Nets and Shannon's alone. What is the point of it? I mean, just for show and shits and giggles and shit? That's crazy as hell to me.
he not doing nothing. He work every day. He do his little paintings and all of that. If you look on his page, he paint whole walls and stuff. He refurbish shoes and all kind of stuff. He's not the one that's being targeted by the world. So why are y'all so angry at him? Of course, yeah, he going on stuff saying what he want to say, but y'all sitting right there while he's saying. But
Right there.
maybe that's why I told you. My nephew won't tell. Well, you know, I should have went and got him when he asked me to. You know, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And he know why. You know? Because I ain't gonna play with them. Like, yeah, I didn't do nothing the last time, but like you can't keep fucking with but not with my nephew.
Yeah.
Come on now, he being nice to y'all motherfuckers. Excuse me, I'm getting.
So you mean to tell me this nigga Dre in jail and now they over at his house? Oh, no. Dre. Ain't enough good coochie in the world, bro. Nah. This is the ultimate disrespect. And you know what? And it's almost kind of like, bro, you knew the signs when you wanted them out last time. That's why I ain't understanding. When he reached out to another creator, they came over there. You feel me? He was making it seem like he was fed up. He wanted them out. I thought the nigga I thought he was healing then. And then 5 months later, he was kind of going back on his words. I'm like, this nigga got Stockholm. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but the nigga seemed more brainwashed when I heard the next interview.
Go ahead, Auntie. Go ahead.
He being nice enough to even let y'all stay the fuck around him. That's jeopardizing his life. Just being around you motherfuckers. That's why I wanted him away from them. You could still like that bitch from somewhere else. Now I talk back to Debo too, you know. They still lying about stuff. They still lying about shit. She told them people that she don't even fuck with Drake. Yeah, so you still lying. They gonna find out you still fuck with him now because you didn't have to call the police on him. Get out of his house. Like I said the first time. Get out.
I hate to say it, but y'all know, I don't know none of these folks, so I'm gonna be unbiased as fuck. It's almost kind of like Dre got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He's straddling that line to where he knows shit is wrong, but then it's like he almost want to prove that he's loyal to Marquita, which is blowing the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you a grown-ass man. And you shouldn't even want a woman that stand for some shit like this, bro. Like, I wouldn't even want a bitch like that laying in my house, laying in my bed, let alone making a meal for her. You don't, bitch, you get a meal. You supposed to be deserving of a meal. Bitch, you don't get no meal. The fuck?
Like it's just getting more and more shit with them. And that shit is getting irritating.
Cause now he might have done put himself in something real deep now.
And you still lying. Y'all still lying. Still lying. She done told the protective service people, still telling them Jarvis didn't come in their house. Y'all got videos of that shit. Of
No.
You supposed to be family. But
see, it's shit like that make me sick. You know what I mean? And everybody want people to be girls and shit like that. But it is no way in the fucking world you could be saying that type of shit in 2025 when you got motherfucking multiple people showing that man in and out your motherfucking house, bro. Like, that type of shit right there makes me say, bro, I can never look at you as a woman. Because even after you hearing this testimony, because by now you done heard it all, even after you hearing your niece testify, and I'm not talking about the one that's unalived. I'm talking about your niece testify. Your sister who you love so much. Daughter testify. You will still be protecting this nigga? Yo, bro, something ain't fucking right with that type of shit, bro. This make me want to throw all types of wine glasses against the wall.
How she say that if he wasn't in the house? Stop lying. You still continuing with this lie. Why? Now they changing my feelings really about them. You gonna lock him up, but you ain't lock up somebody trying to sleep with your daughter? Come on now.
I hope to God this man was not, I just pray to God he did not put this girl on his lease. Because he might as well start looking for an apartment.
All you can tell her is, you shouldn't have got in the car, that's your daddy, but you want to lock my nephew up because he don't want you sucking dick and getting fucked in his house? Come on now. You locking up the wrong people. So now I should see you on the stand telling everything Jarvis did. You gonna lock somebody up because they don't want you being a whore in their house, but you a whore in yours and letting a pervert fuck with all the kids in your house. But you want to lock somebody up that got love for you because you could tell he got love for her because he won't put her the fuck out.
Yeah, man. You could tell anybody. I knew that the night he was interviewed when Mark and Roxy was over there, bro. Because you could tell. Listen, bro. When a man is done, you'll know it. And I could tell from the sit down that man was nowhere near done. And as more interviews came out, he'll be switching the words around, kind of going back on what was said. You could tell. Now, listen, this is one of two things. Now, he a man that just ain't, he's not an alpha, you know what I'm saying? Or B, he getting threatened. Now, we know that motherfucking house, you know what I'm saying, something happened that night. Dead ass. The cameras stopped rolling. We know that people was called, so I don't know at this point because, like, what the fuck? Ain't no way, dog.
So you think he wrong? No, you wrong. Now you got the world and his auntie on you. Because that shit is crazy, and I hope they listening. Because there was no reason for you to call the police on him when shouldn't have been no niggas coming to that house.
I mean, he seen the niggas in there. Like, he know for sure. Like, because that is top tier shit. Like, bro, with all of the stuff that's going on, bro, you really get, I mean, he seen it. Nah.
I don't give a fuck if y'all not together. Go over that nigga house. Whoever coming to see you. Go to the corner, wherever you meet him at. He shouldn't be pulling up at that house. You disrespected my nephew. He don't want to live like that. But he don't want your stinking ass out here all fucked up. But he the one being fucked up. Trying to help your funky ass.
Yo, lady, look, please stop it.
I ain't understanding that. That shit is crazy. But you ain't say shit about Jar. You don't know nothing when it come to him. You've been around Jarvis for years longer than you've been around my nephew, and you don't know shit about him. But you can lock my nephew up because he don't want your killer ass sister there.
Let's go.
And he don't want niggas at his house. Come on now, make it make sense to me. It's not.
None at all, Auntie. None at all. And Auntie,
Now, I need this bitch to tell us everything Jarvis been doing then.
okay. Oh,
I'm disappointed at the niggas who was even meeting them on Plenty of Fish. Y'all ain't seen the news? Yo, fuck what they talk about. I want, man, Dre, give me the list of everybody who you know they was dating on Plenty of Fish. I'm finna spam the fuck. I'ma say, niggas, is you stupid?
okay. Okay.
Because you know what he been doing. You knew what he was doing. You and your sister and your mama and everybody else to be coming on here talking about they don't know. They know. They knew.
Y'all think Marquita would have told Dre if she knew for a fact what happened?
Like he said, he keep money.
Who do?
They didn't.
Oh, you talking about Dre? Okay.
So
You know, people ain't everybody ain't out here ain't crazy. Everybody out here ain't slow. People read between the lines, and I'm one of them.
Auntie was the only person in that house asking questions that night, though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I think my video up, I reacted to it. And I said, shout it, everybody shut up and let Auntie talk, because she probably would have got all the truth out. She ain't care about none of that shit niggas was talking about, but she was asking the real questions. It's like, how the fuck you ain't over there, came all the way over there, you ain't asking the questions. Over there asking questions about, man.
You extorted that baby. That was the way y'all got it to come to that house, because she was there. She wasn't there, he wouldn't have came there. Y'all could have been telling the truth. He don't come here. No, he wouldn't, because she wasn't there. He only came for her. He only came to that house for Naziah. He ain't come there for nobody else. Janiyah frequently. But he came to that house for Naziah. She wasn't there, he wouldn't have been there. They'd have gave her to Janelle Lakiwana. He wouldn't have been coming over there, not even to see his own kid. Janiyah wouldn't have cleaned that shop not one more time.
It's sad because you can kind of tell the truth too. Like, dead ass serious. Like, Jarvis didn't want no parts of Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. I mean, and I know it had to hurt as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what nobody saw. I know as a woman, if you ever read the text where it's your niece, your 13-year-old, 12-year-old niece is begging this nigga to give you some. Like, give her some D, please. Like, I mean, like, God, do you understand how that shit had to, like, tear her ass up as a woman? And then the dagger on top of that was when him saying, I don't want her. This yours. I said, God damn. So if she read that shit, nigga, bro, she was snapped and crashed the fuck out. I don't care what none of y'all say, bro. This nigga hadn't gave her 5 kids. This woman had gave this man 5 kids. And was putting up with all types of bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then some of the things that he was reading or she was reading, oh, I know I had to crush her. I know it had to crush her. And that's what I'm saying is very, very, she could have snapped. She could have snapped.
Because why you didn't say, no, take your son.
Yeah.
To clean the shop. So you can't tell me y'all ain't know what the fuck was going on. And you ain't let him take your son. You don't never hear about his son going up there.
Somebody put Margot in timeout.
Because the one is a baby. He can't go. One is big. Well, the big boy ain't go clean up. That's who needed to be there cleaning up. Not Naziah and Janiyah. If it was, all 3 of them should have been there. I'm quite sure your son got friends his age. Why they wasn't up there? Like, this shit get weirder and weirder with them.
You got that damn right.
And I'm not understanding it. Because he is not a fucked up person to y'all. No, he don't want your sister around. And if you feel like your sister going to be around, then you get your own place for you and your sister to be. Because you there with your man. And you cannot go against your man for her. If you do, you need to be with her.
That's it.
Go find somewhere for y'all to go. It's nowhere y'all can go because you're not safe. Nowhere.
See, I don't agree with that. Cause these motherfucking bitches is on Plenty of Fish. They at bowling alleys. They walking around Detroit like they ain't got no missing niece. So I'm a little disappointed in the culture myself because to me, they having the time of their lives. They got motherfuckers coming to pick them up from Dre house. I don't think they scared. Shit, what the fuck? Cause what
Soon as they see y'all name on a rental agreement, they gonna be like, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
She said you in their house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who want to rent a house to y'all knowing it may get blew up one day? Or the windows getting bust out soon as somebody find out y'all living there. Don't nobody want to rent to y'all. Nowhere in this world would nobody rent to y'all.
She'll be
He was the only
surprised.
safe place, kind of safe place y'all had. But I hope they don't think they gonna stay there and he ain't there.
Okay. So that's what they thinking, Auntie.
Lord help my soul. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but D Michelle, what what? You talking about the third?
No, I don't think so. I'll move in there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And I
I'll
got
be over
somebody
there
that
every
said
day.
yeah, Dre, I got a notary. They said if you need anything notarized, just Dre turn it over to you. Or his father, they'll notarize it. And fax it right back to you if you need anything notarized. And stuff. But let's kind of go back, Auntie, to what did she say to her daughter? It wouldn't have happened if what happened?
You
Drop.
should. He ain't your daddy. You shouldn't have got in the car with him. That's what she said. He
But she
ain't
didn't
your
get
daddy.
Jarvis locked up.
No,
But
she
you
didn't get him locked up.
but you tell your daughter he ain't your daddy. You should have never gotten a car and it wouldn't have happened to you.
Right.
Mm,
And you still lying for this man to the CPS people.
mm.
You still lying. Said you don't fuck with Dre. You don't live with him. Still saying Jarvis never came in their house. Like they weird. Like they need to just stop that. Like you're not telling on the right people.
Yeah, yeah.
If you feel like y'all wasn't getting along, he don't want your sister there. That's point blank period. He don't.
He shouldn't want her there neither, Auntie. We gotta talk to Dre. We need to do a seance on this nigga, something. Now, he might, you know what I mean? He might got that root on him. He might got that root on him. And see, he might need to get doused and bathed and some shit because I don't understand what conditions can make him want to stay in there with that girl.
Don't want your sister there. Y'all would get along a lot better if your sister wasn't there. Like you're not understanding that. I understand that's your sister, your twin,
The
all of that.
comments,
But
they
your
the
sister is in
comments, Miss
something
Tar.
that that'll never end for the rest of her life. As long as they looking for Naziah, her sister is in jeopardy.
Mm.
Then you not saying nothing. You tell your sister to speak up.
Yeah.
Tell on your sister. Stop hiding her.
Facts.
Because you can't tell me that as much as that lady had all them kids by that man, he done had kids by 30,000 other women. That man tells that girl anything because she's a sucker and she believed it. And he could tell her anything and she'll do anything. You arguing with somebody you know he took your tax money and went and bought a ring for. What you arguing with her for? She don't want to hear that shit.
Mm.
She got what she wanted. You need to be talking to him. That's be crazy. Women talk to the other woman. No, talk to your man who was supposed to be obligated to you.
You hear me, Auntie?
You talking to the wrong person. You cussing people out on Facebook over this man, and he disrespects you every chance he get. But somebody that's trying to keep you and your sister safe, y'all want to disrespect him.
So hold on, Auntie. He trying to keep them safe? He trying to house them? Hold on, let me get on the right track now, cause why he doing that, Auntie? That's what we really need to be talking about. Cause what the fuck?
Y'all should have been beating the fuck out of Jarvis. That's who y'all should have been jumping on, having altercations with, so the police can come and put handcuffs on them and take them with them. That's when y'all should have been doing that. It's like, weird like weird.
She said,
But
"Why
they
did she?"
getting weird. Say it. Go ahead.
So she said, so they still lying to the CPS saying Jarvis wasn't in that house.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
That's what Debo just told, because he called me back.
Yeah, I know you was on the phone with Debo when I called you and stuff.
Yeah,
And
he called me back. Because he was wondering why did she ask him for my number and couldn't ask my nephew. He was wondering that too. And the baby girl and her son is doing good. They
good.
doing a lot better in school and everything. All they needed was guidance. They have none with her. Their grades is a lot better. The boy haven't been kicked out of school or none of that. All they needed was guidance and somebody that really loved them.
Now I I was there. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, Dre, he might have been upset that night. Now, when we're talking about guidance, how is he? Because Dre said that he was on that Jarvis shit. Now, is he all right in that department? We need to check in on him on that department, because Dre might have been a little pissed off that night, but he said, and I repeat, that little boy had the same shit Jarvis had. Now we know what Jarvis had. Now is he okay? You know what I mean? Now shit, I want to know.
And he got to be a strong person. No matter what him and Marquita went through when they was together and none of that, that man got somebody else's baby taken care of.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all put big shout outs to Debo D's, because Debo D's is definitely raising his own by Marquita and Porker.
Yeah.
And it takes a real man to raise someone else's child.
Facts.
So
right.
Facts.
Right.
No, just like I used to be, what I be telling. Sometimes I only take that one person. That one person to change the whole trajectory of somebody's life, bro. That's all it take. All Naziah needed was one. All she needed was one person, bro. One good person. And it's crazy how this little girl could go to school, come back home. It can't get one person, bro. That blows the fuck out of me, bro. It blows me.
Sharice, finally some good news. So I'm glad to hear that the kids are doing good.
Me too.
But that's crazy that they're still lying to the CPS and shit. And I hope all they asses get locked up. I hope the CPS even brings charges against Marquita's ass for lying.
I hope they take her parenting rights from her. She shouldn't be able to have a dog.
Well, shit, Annette should have been taken in the 62. Shit, she's supposed to be revoked. We might have been able to save 1, 2, 3, 4 lives.
No. They shouldn't even be able to have a dog.
And now they got Dre.
That's how fucking weird they are.
Damn.
They getting weirder and weirder. And now I want to fuck them up. Well, her. It ain't even the focus. Ain't even on Shannon. Fuck Shannon, because she gonna get hers. Whether it's from the streets or God, she gonna get hers. But you, bitch, Marquita, get the fuck out that house, because I know y'all probably listening on here. Get the fuck out of his house, bitch.
Yeah.
I asked you, was you okay? So I could see if it was a reason for you to call the police. If he ain't do nothing to you, why you call the police on him? Because I'm quite sure y'all got into it for something the fuck you did. Because he keep trying to keep trying to keep trying.
She
He ain't
meant that
say
shit
what
with
the
her
fuck he
whole
want to
heart.
say. He tell the truth. The truth do hurt. But you're not going to keep hurting my nephew. Get the fuck on. He not about to laugh for y'all. He going to tell the truth. No matter how fucked up the truth is, he's going to tell it. Because he was raised like that. So whatever y'all got going on over there, you need to leave my nephew the fuck alone. Because you waking up something you don't want to wake up. Now I don't make threats, I make appointments, bitch. Like I'm not fucking playing. First time I seen my nephew was okay with it. I was never okay with it. And they making it even worse. Cause get the fuck out.
I know it's right, Auntie.
If you woke listening to the story. Quit making my nephew's life hell. He worked every day.
But then at the same time, we gotta also be real. You know what I'm saying? We can't put the blame just solely on Marquita and Shannon either. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a grown ass man who makes decisions of his own. Now we do know. Remember, 7 months ago we were here. You know what I'm saying? And I know it was many people that warned that man about dealing with Marquita. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, shawty, you got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Your nephew dug a hole for himself as well. Because even back then, it was enough sufficient evidence that would have made any man say, hold on, bro, this might not be my cup of tea. But the fact that you left your old apartment, moved into some new shit, and let them move there with you, now that says that's a personal choice. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you dig? I hate it for him, but shit, I'm hoping he learning after this one. You know what I'm saying? Because now you done put yourself in situations that you didn't even really need to be in. You know what I mean? For real.
Like crazy. Get you a fucking job. If you can be on Plenty of Fish, get you a fucking job. I don't give a fuck if y'all ready to be out here running around with niggas. You can run around to your job. Y'all ain't scared to be in the streets because y'all doing all this shit with all these different niggas and all of that. I hope they run into a Jarvis. I hope they run into a Jarvis so they can see how Naziah feel. It's weirdos out here. They don't care what age, color, sex, race, none of that you are. It's weirdos out here. And if you can do that all on the internet with your stinking ass.
B. Coleman, Marquita is Shannon's sister.
Trying to get somebody to run up
Naziah's
in
other
your
auntie.
head and all of that, you can go get a job. Y'all living off of him. Y'all don't work.
And that's what I'm trying to understand. Y'all, I'm sorry. But you know I gotta be honest. I'm trying to get it. Now, Marquita must got a powerful, she must got that pack. Cause Dre, you letting them stay there. It sounds like you cooking for them. You allowing her to do whole shit. Like being on Plenty of Fish. They not giving you no rent. So it ain't like you just doing this shit for roommate purposes. I was hoping that was gonna be the said. Like he going through a hard time. He needed them both to pay rent. But nigga, so what the fuck is they there for, bro? Like you ain't gotta hold them. I mean, nigga, they ain't got nothing.
How you gonna pay a bill? Lucky you got a phone. Your mama probably pay that. Cause how you got a phone? You ain't got no job. Y'all living off of him and want to get mad at him. Come on, man. I ain't understanding
Stella
that.
Rose. Black.
So, my brother gonna call me when he see what's going on with him.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going over there now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there now.
Yeah. Now she want to be friendly, Auntie. Now she want to be friendly, Auntie.
No. Mm-mm. And then the way she said that on the phone, like you just nonchalant, like the security had him over to the side or something. No, bitch, you just put him in jail and got the police involved in his life. And this man work every day trying to make a way for y'all funky asses. So next month come, bitch, how you paying rent? You can't.
Mm.
There ain't none of them niggas y'all got on Plenty of Fish gonna pay for nothing for you. They smoking the blunt, you sucking some dick and getting fucked and get out their car.
Shit.
They not giving you nowhere to live or nothing. Ain't none of them trying to help you, or you wouldn't be fucking with multiple ones.
Cause they smart. I wouldn't give them a weird place to live neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I'm so sorry, but I just got to keep it a stack. I'm over this motherfucker flabbergasted that he was allowing a lot of this stuff happen. It's not like, you know, you fight for good women. You know what I mean? That's who you fight for. You don't do this shit for this type of... What's his standard? Where's the limit? It's like the bar in hell, Dre. The fuck? I hope when he get out, you don't go back. Look, bro, and I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you what the fucked up part is. See, you've been playing house with these broads. And either way it goes, you're not going to be able to kick them straight out. Because all they have to do is show that they've been over there 30 days. Now you have to give them enough. You got to give them a courtesy. You feel what I'm saying? So they're going to be there 30 days. But the sad part is you in jail right now. And they probably in there with Plenty of Fish. You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, see, he kind of almost made it hard for himself.
You fucking over the one person that got your back for Plenty of Fish niggas. Go on with them. Don't stress my nephew out with that bullshit. Get the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, if he would have been listening to his auntie, boy, he wouldn't even be going through this right now. If he would have just listened to his auntie, because even that night when everything first hit the fan, when Dre wanted to do the interview, auntie she wasn't playing none of that shit. She wasn't playing none of that shit. And if he would have just listened to her, he wouldn't be in this predicament right now, bro.
Yes, bitches. Whole family weird. All of them. They all weird.
Hold on, Daniel Light. I'm for real. I honestly, you said this. How many people here? Because I can't see how many people here on my end. It's 1K people in here and I only got 450 likes. Oh no, I'm finna get the fuck off. I mean, liking the video, free as hell. Y'all can't do that. The fuck. So how many, is that much? Is that many haters over there? I know you fucking lying. Y'all like this shit. It helps my algorithm.
Only one ain't weird is I don't know if y'all talk to her or whatever. The only one ain't weird and she don't be lying is Tony. She don't be lying about what she be saying.
Who's Tony's auntie?
Yeah, who's Tony?
Antoinette, where Vari live. She don't be lying about what she be saying. She talk to them people every day. She don't be lying about what she's saying. She about the only one that can really tell you anything about what's going on with them right now. She the only one.
Can you get me in touch with her auntie?
I think you talked to her before, but she not gonna do no more so I don't think.
I ain't talked to Tony before.
You say you haven't? Antoinette, who Vari live with?
Never.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she probably not going to because she don't like going on them. Mm-hmm. You know, she.
Okay, so he already went to court. So he already within that time period. So Dre already went to court. Marquita got to July 13th to get out, but this is a way for him not to come back. Order of protection. Gotcha. Thank you. That helped me out a lot.
She went on a couple of them, but she about the only one that you really could trust what she said for real.
Can you see if I can just talk to her on the phone, auntie?
I don't know. I could inbox her and ask her.
Yeah, just ask her if I could talk to her. Till I won't record her or anything. What has she said, auntie?
Nothing. I just know that she the closest people to them right now.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever she say, She's not lying.
Yeah,
Like
incognito.
them kids not gone. Only Marquita kids is gone. The rest of them kids are still there.
Ooh. Now that is dangerous. Because see, like, bro, it had been circulating that them kids had been gone. Now see, that changes a lot of shit. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. I know you are fucking lying.
Yeah,
Like
incognito.
them kids not gone. Only Marquita kids is gone. The rest of them kids are still there.
I thought they said they split up, Auntie. They're split up.
No, they're not.
So, and they got the kids?
Yeah. Only
How
kids
did,
gone is Marquita's.
so Shannon went to court. Shannon just went to family court.
Her mom must got them because they not gone. They still there.
So they must just let Annette get those kids back because the kids was gone.
They weren't never gone.
Mm.
They weren't never gone.
That's why Shannon ain't allowed to stay at the house.
That would make sense. Cause I'm always trying to figure out why wouldn't Shannon be at the house and see, like, I could never find concrete information that the babies was gone. So that's why I never did a video on it like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy as hell because, nigga, what?
They weren't never gone.
Mm.
Only Marquita kids.
And why is Marquita's kids gone and not Shannon's? Why are they still allowed to have Shannon's kids but not Marquita?
I guess because of what happened with the baby at school. Remember when the baby wanted to unalive herself at school because of the Nizaya stuff? So, you know. Then the son, I guess they probably looked into whatever he was doing at school because he was doing some wild stuff at school, taking knives and all kind of stuff. So, you know, that's probably why. But yeah, she don't need to own. She don't need to be able to take care of nothing. Not a goddamn worm.
That's weird that
When
they
you
allow.
when you text me, I knew something was wrong though. When you text me, I knew something was wrong.
Because my moderator
And
Kimberly was
then,
like, "Go ahead,
cause
Auntie."
you text me right when you text me, I'm answering your text. I answered you, and then Debo called. I'm like, hold on, now why is he calling? You text me, he called me, so I knew something. I knew it was something. Then I called my nephew over and over. Phone going straight to voicemail. It don't do that. His phone don't go to voicemail.
Yo, this is some crazy shit if them kids are still with Annette. Like, honestly. That would make sense on why Shannon is not allowed to be in Annette's house and why she would be scrambling to stay with Marquita. That does make sense. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, because hypothetically, we really don't know for sure, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, until we see some documentation, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we really won't know for sure. But if that is in fact true, understand what the fuck is going on. That mean this motherfucker still getting stipends for these kids. Yo, that shit is fucking insane. Now, I know everybody's saying somebody said Sheila Turner said I work at the school, the kids are gone. Well, thank you, Jesus, because I was about to be like, what the fuck? Shout out to Sheila Turner.
And then that's when he called and said she wanted my phone number. And then a few minutes later, after I talked to you, I think the second.
What school you work at, Sheila? Because you say you work at the school, the kids are gone. Now, do you mean that they just don't go to that school no more? Or are you for sure? Like tell us what you know, Sheila.
That's when she called me. and said that dumb shit she said.
I'm trying to figure out how Annette got them kids.
But they ain't gone.
With all of this shit going on, it's really something going on with the system.
It is for real. Our system up here is really fucked up. I'm a witness of it. Like, I'm a witness of it. It happened to me. So our system up here is fucked up. I know they trying to give some people their kids back right now that don't do shit but live in abandoned houses. And they trying to give them these 5 kids back right now.
Sheila, why don't you call in my phone? Tell me, let's talk.
And it's been going on for 2 years.
But Auntie, it's crazy because Dre told me that Shannon started a job and that the kids are split up. So maybe, I don't think you're updated. Dre said that she was trying to cuss the CPS workers out because they got the boys together and the girls together. And this before they went to court this week. And he said she's causing hell in the house because her schedule and why they can't bring the kids together on one day instead of, because where the other household got the boys and the other household got the girls.
It's up to the people. It's up to the people who have the kids.
But Annette doesn't have the kids, Auntie. Annette really don't got the kids.
Oh, okay.
So she was up there fussing, trying to cuss the social workers. And I said, well, Dre, let her do her. I said, because it ain't making nothing work on her with the social workers. Because, and he said that's why he didn't want her in the house. He said, no. He said he don't want to hear that shit. He said she shouldn't have lost her kids in the first place how she got driving around for them kids. And I said, Dre, you're right.
NYC Cali girl, amen.
Because she went and got a job in hopes thinking.
Hold on one second, y'all. Sheila, drop the number in the chat. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. We're going to continue the video in 1 second, y'all.